podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punching? When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him, actually he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
ThaBoxingvoice Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
It's the champ. Shannon the champ. With the fake champ. Vitaly Vladimir Klitschko.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
I'm gonna treat him like he's a C+ fighter. I'm gonna dominate. I'm gonna dog this fight.
I'm talking about punishment. We're gonna punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was handsome title, he's a paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ.
He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'm going to step on him. I'm going to crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'm going to crush him. He's a C+ fighter. I'm an A+ fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'm going to dominate. This guy is flat-footed, swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
ThaBoxingvoice Productions.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a double docious morning show. There's just so much to talk about here in the boxing world that we had to come back with another one, man. This is some big news. According to Bob Arum, obviously one half of the promotion that will promote Fury Wilder 3. Good old Bob is saying that this fight can possibly take place outside of the US of A and the United Kingdom. So this is what we're going to be talking about, man. If you're interested, you already know the number to call in, which is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. And don't forget to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to call in from anywhere in the world. Also, if you're just tuning in, if you have been waiting for the live stream, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as it helps with the visibility of the show. Hit the thumbs up because you like the show. Hit the thumbs up because it's the second show. Hit the thumbs up because it's the heavyweight division, which brings out the casuals. But let me go on out to my co-hosts. You know them, hailing from around the globe.
It's me, Mario.
What up, though? We back at it again, chilling with me and my friend. No, I'm just playing. Listen, yeah, this is a pretty significant topic here for real. And you know, even though obviously we got to get through the intros, I just want to very much get this at the top of the hour here, that this is something that we're seeing trending from promoters right now. They are letting us know that some of these big fights are possibly and most likely probably going to end up outside of the U.S. based on the fact that, you know, some of these other countries seem like they're lined up to have fans in attendance before we are. So that's a big part of it. And we'll talk about some of the other fights that have been mentioned that won't be in the United States. And the UK was also mentioned in that too, which was kind of surprising because I know that London has done a very good job of keeping their numbers down. So yeah, Dooms, what up, my mans?
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match.
Champ! You right, TBV hitting you with that double punch combination. Coming back with this man, Mr. Tyson Fury. He's going to get his way. And it ain't even because he's getting any special treatment. It's just because of the United States and their restrictions and the way things are moving along differently in different continents. So, yeah, we knew this. We spoke on this, and I want to speak some more about it. So, what up, Cash?
Oh, is Cash in the building?
I didn't see him, but no, he ain't there.
I think Doomy is just like in normal.
I just don't know what to
mode.
expect because Cash will be hitting like 20 push-ups and then come on, and then it's like
pop up.
And he always be like coming through the background, and he scare the hell out of me.
He's like the invisible man behind that screen.
He is, bro, because he just pop up sometimes. It's funny.
Wizard of Oz and shit.
I still think it's fly though.
But let's get some facts first.
Okay.
I think we need to start. Sure. We actually need to start doing that more. Like we just go into topics, and I think that's why some of these callers.
I think you're wrong. We do a good job of that. Maybe not in our intros, but you don't let us down often.
I don't know. I feel like we don't read quotes, and we need to start doing that a little bit more so people know where it is that we're coming from. But yeah, man, we're basing this show according to an article done on Boxing Scene with Bob Arum. God knows where they got their quotes from. They're no different than us, you know. They quote hunt and get the article so that you don't have to go hunting. That being said, you're ready to read?
Yeah, absolutely. So this was an article, and now The Athletic had given some of the first hints of all this, but essentially the dates that they're tentatively thinking it's going to fall somewhere November is what they said initially, but it's looking like December 8th, right? That was the date. Yeah, December 8th. So, they have like a lot of, I guess, of some of the logistics worked out per se. Wait a minute. These are not the quotes. Shoot.
Sorry about that, guys.
Nope, you're gonna have to get the quotes. These are not them. This is from this is the old article.
All right. So I got you.
Dropping the ball.
I got you. It's in the pre-pro. We have proposals from entities in 2 countries that we're considering right now, Arum said. And when they become more concrete, which will probably be in the next week or 2. Yeah. We'll run them by PBC. Excuse me. We'll run them by the PBC people because, after all, they're our partners in that promotion. And hopefully then we'll make an announcement. Right now, we're looking to do the fight in the 4th quarter of the year, and we're probably going to do it outside of the United States and outside of the United Kingdom. Now,
That's November, December.
Exactly. I just want to reiterate that he says we'll run them by PBC, by the PBC people, because after all, they're our partners. I love that Bob continues to be very respectful with PBC in the media. And every time he talks about doing business with them now, he speaks like, oh, it was so good working with them and they're such good people, because that's the energy we need to keep getting these cross promotions and working together.
And what it does as well, real quick, I'm sorry to cut you off. What it does as well is it allows people to be in the front without any, fill-ins. Like, somebody can lead a promotion, and then when they start to come out in the media and say, like basically ignore the other side, it doesn't bode well. And then the other side tries to flash their, power. And so, but in this case, when you keep the other person in the media, it helps to calm the tensions like that. But I'll pick it up. It says, and hopefully then we'll make an announcement. Right now, we're looking to do that fight in the 4th quarter of the year, and we're probably going to be doing it outside of the United States and outside of the United Kingdom. Now, Arum did go on to say, you can't do that event without making up for the $17 million in gate revenue that you would otherwise lose. You can't do it. And he was very emphatic on that, and he's absolutely right.
I mean, he's saying doing it outside the United States and outside of the United Kingdom. So they're speaking about maybe Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it's like a Middle
maybe
Eastern,
China,
maybe Saudi, some sort of country that's willing to front. Based on this article, it's going to be a country willing to front the 17 million gate that they're losing, or some sort of heavy fighter stipend, because he says that the money goes to paying the fighters. So,
Saudi, I see Saudi dusting their shoulder off and paying that all day.
You know what, though? I see China doing it for 3 reasons that I'm going to give you. One, Arum had been dropping their name heavy in the last 2 months. Last 2 months, he's been making sure that we all know that China is in the running for that. And on this show, he did that as well. 2, I think that we all realize, even if you don't follow politics, that China is a very corrupt system, and they could pretty much do whatever they want. And for the third one, and this might sound a little weird, so just rock with me. Like, I've watched a lot of MMA from China and a lot of wrestling from China. Their setups are really weird. Like, they could do things. Like, I could see them putting like a big glass wall down the like walkway and through the railings, so that like the fighters don't have to worry about like spitting or like, you know what I mean? Like whatever. Like droplets. I could see them doing it. Yeah, exactly. They are very, very like, we're going to do whatever we want and y'all are going to like it. And if you don't, too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I could see them getting away with that. That's why I think China is very, very much in the running, despite the fact that they are, I won't say single-handedly, but definitely at the top of the list when it comes to blame for this whole thing. So that's
it sounds good. Look, you mentioned that he's been mentioning Macau, and it all sounds good, but like the PR on that is bad. It's like a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and it's like it started over there, and I don't know how that even works out. You got to go to neutral ground, man. And Saudi's the ticket. Saudi's always the ticket. It has tremendous amount of space where they can spread everybody out as much as they want. They got as much desert space as they want out there to build whatever they want, do whatever they want.
Absolutely.
There's very little countries, very few countries that can dish out that amount of money and give you that space.
Who's been affected
get
the
Enrique's
least?
Intro right quick.
Oh, snap. It's King Leonidas.
What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to say I saw a fight too.
Stay focused. Stay working my day.
I saw a fight too.
Boxing voice. Because if he comes to fight, then I'm going to have to look for him.
I saw a fight too.
I think you accurate.
Yes. Another morning. Part 2. So we talking Bob Arum. See, China, who goes to China? And how many Chinese fans you see in the boxing arena? Stop it, man. That shit ain't happening in no China. What's going on? Because I didn't even read this. Man.
I know. I like your energy, though. I like your energy. Maybe
they showed up big for Pac. They showed up big for Zhu Shiming too. I mean, I get that he's
but he's from over there.
A national.
That's a little different.
I get it. But at the same time, they showed up big for Pac. Like, I don't know. I think they would show up because the thing about the Chinese market and the Japanese market, to them, it's like they see America and Americans as, I don't want to say freak shows or anything like that, but like they're in awe.
You just said it.
Yeah, I know, right? They're in awe. Like they see a Tyson Fury and a Deontay Wilder, and as big as they are, like they don't see that every day. Like, we could go to the grocery store and run into a dude that's 6'7". I went to school with some dude that was 7'1". You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird, but you get used to it. You see it. Like they very rarely see that type of height. Not to mention the strength, and not to mention like Wilder without a shirt. Like they don't see that kind of stuff.
So you're saying that it's a bigger response in China, epic response from the
public.
You know
what I mean?
Exactly. You got to remember this. He's saying China, but also think Japan. Okay, because who does Bob Arum promote? Toyota Corolla, aka Ryota Murata.
Yeah, good call.
So he already has business dealings out there. He already probably has some contacts and's gotten some feelers. If Murata versus Brant is huge, what if he told whoever put money up for that. Yo, what do you think about Wilder Fury out here?
Yo,
Yeah, but you could be wrong about
I'm clearly speculating. Wait, Enrique, before I go to you, I want to go to the super chat from Izzy in Oklahoma that says, we going to fight in China? 1.5 billion people. Laughing out loud emoji, devil emoji. No,
Yo,
who going to fight?
Right?
Who going to fight in China?
Shout out to Israel. First of all, you gotta think about one thing. The pandemic source supposedly is Wuhan. Wuhan is China. Why would you go to China because of the pandemic? You know, to
That's
avoid.
what I said.
Yeah.
So how the hell
point.
does that even make sense? Okay, yeah, Saudi Arabia makes sense, or America makes sense, or the United Kingdom makes sense.
They already
But
said
those
that. America,
are out.
UK out.
Those are out. America,
Yeah, but-
and because they can't accept fans, so we need a country that economically can support or supplement that gate money. So we still fighting with no audience, but we need somebody to pay for that money, or we can't do Wilder Fury.
And during this time, the reason why China makes sense, because I absolutely agree, and that's what Doomy said, it's a PR nightmare. But the only reason why I think it does make sense, not like I think it's a good idea, but like why it could happen is based on the fact that China is such a dictatorship and they treat their people awful. And there is no speculation about what, China's responsible. They've got a big chip of responsibility on them. If you got a pie chart and you drop that up, they share a huge percentage of what has happened and why things have gotten where they are. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. It's a PR nightmare for sure. But at the same time, they're probably the few places that could dictate that type of stuff and give them assurances that others can't.
Where else could this fight possibly happen? That's COVID.
Really quick. Let me get to these super chats. People like them done at the time. We've been slacking, so we're trying to get on point because TJ definitely takes shots. Marlon, so Icy Sims, the pro boxer. What up, Marlon? Marlon definitely was traveling and staying healthy during this time. It didn't affect him at all. But anyway, he says TBV back like they never. Put that back up. Like they never left. Thank you. Ya so icy. Well, thanks, champ.
Oh man, got the so icy from Mr. Icy.
Shout out to
so they're gonna put a fight in China with an audience to supplement.
No, it's got to be a country that has the money to pay for the fight without an audience.
Plus the ability to dictate the fact that they will be able to hold. They could tell Bob, look, we're good. Trust me. December comes. We got you. There will be fans in attendance. They're one of the few regimes that could say that. You know what I mean? Saudi Arabia could do it. But like, even if we gave some assurances, things could spiral and we wouldn't have, like, there's more democracy on this side of the table. It might not seem so, these days, but, that's just the truth.
What are other countries with money, man? Singapore got money.
Singapore's got a pretty
but I don't know it's just gonna
boxing
be. I was just about to say that. I don't know that it's just going to be anybody with money. Like, don't you at least... I guess not, because Saudi definitely never had boxing before. I take that all back. I was about to say, like, don't you have at least have to have some sort of experience having boxing, some sort of boxing culture there? But Saudi
this is
had
a heavyweight.
nothing.
This is heavyweight boxing, bro. This is like look, the Globetrotters. They don't just call them that. Like, they trot the globe.
So where we going?
Hold on. I'm a Shinobi. Pardon my ignorance, but America can't pay for this fight?
It's that they can't. Listen, it's the restrictions, though.
But there's no audience. There's no audience. There's still no audience.
That's what Bob. Listen, let me read you the quotes again.
We can't pay for it because he said he's not going to lose the 17,000 in gate.
Okay, let me read you the quote real quick because he came on just a little right after it came on. But this is what Bob said: you can't do that event without making up for the 17 million in gate revenue that you would otherwise lose. You can't do it. So simply stated, they gotta have it with a place that can afford it, and then B, a place that can give them assurances that there will be a gate revenue. And right now, America can't do that. And that's the weird thing about the UK part of this, because from what I understand, the UK could do it. So, Yeah.
I'm
I
still
don't
not
know.
clear. You're saying in China it's gonna happen without an audience, right?
No, it will happen with an audience. That's the whole point. They want to take this somewhere. That's why it's going to happen November, December.
Fourth quarter,
but guess what?
COVID.
Again, New York City, they're predicting Broadway theaters to start up, which is an audience in a small theater. November, December, that means if Broadway sustains that MGM can. I don't see
but those are still a lot of what ifs. And
State
that's
to
the other thing
state.
is maybe they'll allow, 100 or 200, seat Broadway theater, but are they going to allow, thousands upon thousands of people to
What's
group
the
together?
difference, though, in
I think,
China?
well, the difference between China, like in terms of restrictions.
No, and in terms of not spreading the virus.
But that's the point, is that they are going to China because they don't care about their people like that. Like America can't give those assurances because they can't, put themselves in a position where they get that bad feedback. China don't care about feedback. They have a national what's it called, Doomy? A national press. You know what I mean? And so their press, they can say whatever they want, do whatever they want. I mean, the headline for China is going to be like the most smartest China, politicians bring heavyweight boxing, like cheer
What does
them.
that
show
do
up
to the
fight.
integrity, though? Bob Arum's integrity.
That's the question. That's what Doomy said. That's the question. You're absolutely right. I don't know.
According to our Patreon, Carlito in the UK, he says China dealt with the pandemic better than US and the UK.
Sure.
Yeah, they
but
did
they
open
also
up Walt Disney, though. That's for sure. But again, if Mario's saying, yo, they say what they want to say, dictate what they want to dictate, is it true information? Like,
no. I'm not saying it's true. And I'm not saying
not
that,
you. I'm just saying with the with the pandemic.
Oh, I got you.
How
Yeah.
practical is that at this point?
I think that at the end of the day, they know that China. I think Bob's done enough business with China to know that there are certain assurances he can get and know that they don't have any red tape to go through. And that's with us. That can't be done. You can go to the owner of, Barclays Center and say, hey, can we have the fight here? All he's going to ever be able to say is yes, if permitted. Sure, if permitted, and by the way, there are a lot of places that have already shut down for the year. California, most major arenas have already shut down. Chicago, they're not letting anybody have it. There was another one too. I can't remember that WWE's trying to get it.
Bob's done.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying Bob's done business with China. He's done business in Australia. And Australia's, we're not mentioning Australia. I think Australia's a good remote place. I think their COVID problems are probably on down.
They didn't have the issue that we had, or not as bad. And I don't know, but check the climate. What's the climate like in November? Because they usually have good climate too. You could be right with Australia.
And Australia's always been, very welcoming to boxing and hosting big events.
Well, Bob has, I guess, the relationship there that he did with Horn and Pacquiao.
Yeah. And if I'm Deontay, I'm looking at it as neutral ground, really. I'm not looking at it as...
No, of course.
We all got to travel, 20 hours? I mean...
Now, that's an issue, though. That's the issue, right? 20 hours, bro. You got to get there 2 weeks in advance to get used to that.
Essentially, you're time traveling. You're going to Australia. You're a day ahead of everybody else. So it's, you got a long trip. But we when I say we, Tyson Fury's camp and Deontay Wilder's camp got to make just about the same trip. So that do they got the money? Do they got the money to pay up? I never seen Australia as a super rich country, but
they figured out the money to pay Pacquiao.
Oh yeah,
they brought Pacquiao over there with a dude that was 17-0, 19-0, or something like that at the time.
And the UFC's held a couple of cards in Australia. They've done a lot of good numbers.
Well, he did say this. Right now we're speculating, but 1 to 2 weeks from now we will know the country. This isn't him guessing. He's saying it's getting more and more concrete. In 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, he'll be able to go to the OWL people, to the PBC people and say, look, this is what we got. Anyone interested? And I think that's significant in itself. Listen, Ali Frazier was in a whole nother country, man. This would be dope if it could be in another country, especially if they, if the pandemic gets by us and people could attend.
Real quick, going to the super chat, Mr. PBC says, Africa or Canada, bet me. Now, does it really go to Africa?
Yeah, why not?
Well, Africa
definitely,
they're definitely handling the pandemic better than us too, though, right?
Yeah.
Canada, I mean, Canada, their currency is higher than ours.
Yo, I was on mute that whole time. Can Canada afford it though? And I don't mean afford it, but I mean
it's not the country
with
though.
The price.
Well, it's investors, right?
But listen,
but
it's gonna be the country's investors. But you got to remember though, Canada, right? You get 30 cents for every dollar, right? Like when you get there, it's an American dollar's worth $1.30 of Canada.
Yeah, but that still has to do with revenue. That doesn't have anything to do with the site fee. The site fee is the site fee. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to say, "All right, we're going to give you 30,000."
No, but what I'm saying is
70,000.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I find it harder to believe that Canada would be in the running if their dollar is like 75 cents. You understand what I'm saying? They're already in a hole. If they got to pay you, listen to me. If they got to pay you $60 million American, they're already in the hole because of their currency is less, if you get what I'm saying, or no? That doesn't matter, you don't think? No?
I mean
the conversion.
Yeah, because you're going to lose when you convert, bro. As soon as
that I don't even know how that kind of makes sense. But I think everything would be negotiated in dollars, though.
Exactly. So that means the Canadian would have to pay more to compensate what the dollar is worth.
Yeah, they would have to go into negotiation. Absolutely. That's a great point. I mean, that's money. It's money. I'm going to have to think about that if I'm a promoter going outside of the country. I mean, what's the conversion in Saudi Arabia? What's the conversion in Mexico? Like, there's just so much. I think that all that stuff is negotiated and everybody reaches like a medium where, nobody's losing out.
Yo,
Africa's an interesting choice. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say that even Mexico's a choice. I would just watch the highlight. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. He put out a Broner highlight, and Broner fought in Guadalajara, Mexico.
Yeah.
On a HBO card. So that was like, well.
I think that it's definitely an option in terms of it being a success. But again, I think it comes down to, can you compete with Saudi money? Can you compete with China money? Like, Saudi right now has to be the front runner just based off of money, but based off of all the other facets and intricacies that go into it, I think China's definitely a live dog, and I just don't know if Canada and Mexico can compete with it.
Yo, I want to tie into Alexander Wilson's Bob super chat. Bob did say he had deals with China and South Africa before the pandemic. Also,
that's right. He was trying
Also feel like this fight is not happening in 2020, right? So
that was Alexander Wilson whose super chat that was.
But it is happening.
Yeah, you said it.
Let me tie my thought in with that because I was thinking. First of all, in 2 weeks, a lot of bands are going to be uplifted, right? I'm sure arenas aren't going to be part of that, but there's going to be a forecast, fill out by that. And that's what's going to allow places to open up. So I think that going to China is probably a bad move, especially later date, and committing to China. And then all of a sudden we do get an arena opened up, and some kind of, safety concerns and whatever addressed. So if it happens in China, I think it's going to be a poor move, man. For the arena, I don't think the gate is going to do well. Who travels to China? That's what I'm thinking.
But nobody got to travel to China. 1.5
so all
billion
the Chinese people watch boxing gonna fill that
Bro,
up?
It's a combat.
Hell yeah. Bro, you got to understand, when do you think, how often do you think Chinese people get to see 6'7", 6'9" men?
And they going to pay the exact prices that we pay?
Martial arts, all that. It's a combat nation, bro. You know what I mean?
Just Google right here live so you can help with the show. Zhu Shiming and the type of market that he brought to Macau, China, and the Venetian Hotel. I only know about the Venetian because of Zhu Shiming was an attraction, and the Venetian was willing to pay site fee to bring Top Rank over there.
That man wasn't really an attraction outside of him being, how do you say it? Whatever, him being from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, he really wasn't an attraction, wasn't an exciting fighter.
Zero power.
Zero power. I mean, the man was just, a propped up folklore for them is essentially all it was. And if you go back and you look at the history of, Japan and China and the Americans in MMA and wrestling and boxing that have gone over there and been able to be successful, they're all like really big guys. You know what I mean? I was just watching a documentary on I don't even know what the documentary was on, but they showed Michael Jordan going and Michael Jackson and a few wrestlers like Hulk Hogan, the Road Warriors. Like, they see American culture as like this spectacle. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something that would draw attention.
That's why they love karaoke so much. It helps them be American. Karaoke. They be wanting to sing songs just so they can be more American. I'm telling you. But
I never hear them sing like Japanese or Chinese songs. Like, rarely. It's always like
Michael Jackson.
I wish they all could be California.
Yo, I totally am envisioning karaoke with mad Chinese people, I swear. Because I seen movies like that, man. They love karaoke, yo. In New York, I physically have seen karaoke spots that's like that. Mad Chinese people. But
Kobe was big in China too. Shout out to Lion.
I guess
Kobe,
thoughts,
like, you look
man.
at all that footage. Oh, that's what I was watching actually. It was the Jordan document, or not, the Bulls document, The Last Dance, which is gonna be my Untitled for Monday. Just heads up.
So final thoughts.
So, Return of the King, right, which featured two-time Olympic gold medalist Chinese icon Zhu Shiming.
Oh,
in the event, right? So hold up, and they fought in Shanghai, in China, and they boasted 6.5 million viewers who watched on television, closed circuit, and 30 million viewers. Yeah, so it will be a good, and 30 million viewers on the stream. Over 12,000 fans were on hand to see it live.
Damn.
So yeah, China would make sense now that I read that.
What about Australia? Look up Australia with Pat.
It'll be big.
Hey, the numbers swayed you, huh?
Yeah. Here's how it would be big, because now we also got to pay for it. So damn, Bob Arum is not playing.
No, of course he's gonna make it pay-per-view by taking it to another country, obviously, and we still got to pay. Then
they paid also out there on pay-per-view and closed circuit.
Everybody's gonna pay. Everybody's gonna pay. People in China are gonna pay, or people in the country that they selling, they're gonna pay. Then we got to pay. UK got to pay. Canada got to pay. Everybody got to pay streaming fee or rights fee. Like, you can't just watch the fight.
Hell yeah. So now that shit makes sense.
And it depends how big it is everywhere, depending on the economics of each country, it makes it a pay-per-view or it makes it, streaming to a premium service. So, like, hypothetically, Televisa picks it up, which is, I believe, free in Mexico, but they paying a rights fee to show it out there, but I doubt.
Is that how they make up for the gate revenue in streaming?
Hell no. They always make the money from different countries streaming, rights fees. No, the revenue is gonna be made up by the rich country that wants the attraction. That's all it's about.
Is there a chance maybe that they're going outside of the countries because another country would be willing to pay that fee that would make up for the revenue?
But that's exactly why they're going out the country, because other countries.
So it's not so much we want a crowd. We know that we can't do a crowd.
Bro, you guys
show
didn't
yet.
read the article, for God's sakes. He said we can't do this fight in America or the UK without the gate money. So we got to go look elsewhere. That means we supplementing wherever we're going. They giving us that 17 million. We losing.
Ness. I read the article first of all, and what I was trying to get to or lead you to is just that. Is it because we know that we can't do a crowd show in America. We know that. And we know we can't do it in plenty places. And we know that we probably can't do a crowd show in China if we're picking that spot, but we need somebody to pick up the bill for that revenue loss. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get a crowd in China.
No.
You know what I mean? It does.
It ain't about
I don't
a
know.
crowd.
I would say you're right.
I
It
would
doesn't
say-
mean necessarily like it doesn't prove that we're gonna get a crowd, but I would be willing to bet that they do get a crowd, and I would be willing.
I think
Yeah, go ahead.
if they showed up for Shimmy, then Shimmy Sue, why wouldn't they show? And they got to be boxing fans first of all to show up for
It's
Shimmy.
like I think this
Why wouldn't they
quote-unquote
show up for
hosting
Wilder
fee.
Fury?
You know, the hosting fee that's going to make up for this gate revenue loss.
And real quick, I listen. I want to explain something real quick before I say this. I'm not trying to be weird, and I don't want people to think that I'm stealing the ideas from the chat. But you know, super chats are a thing for a reason. So like, if I don't read your name and your whole thing, you know, there's a reason for that. But if I take something you said, I'll just say shout out to the chat. You know, and if I forget to just say that, like, I'm not trying to steal people's ideas. I just want that clear. I just also am not going to read, you know, non-super chats. That's not fair to the people that actually do super chat. So real quick, somebody from the chat said, and I honestly don't even remember who at this point, talked about, you know, Floyd Mayweather going and piecing up Tekashi 6ix9ine over there. You know what I mean? Like, that was a huge draw, like not just in attendance, but it was a huge draw. What was his name?
Tension. Yeah,
remember the last fight?
Yeah. The
Where he made that
exhibition
kid
fight.
cry, the exhibition, yeah, and that was a huge, you know, response to it. Like, so I forgot the numbers.
People
of
got
of
upset
people
that
that
he was
watched
going
it.
over there, but they
Yeah.
made numbers, yo, and
They did.
He didn't
They
even
did,
care
man.
about selling it to us. They didn't even sell it to us. We
they
had to
didn't need
stream
us.
it.
Exactly. They did not need us. I mean, there was
Exactly.
even rumors that Floyd tried to get into the contract that it could not be broadcast on any other terms with fear that, you know, Americans end up seeing it, you know, for whatever reason. Like, but they straight up did not need us. So, you know,
They didn't need us. First of all, that fight was so short. It aired on Instagram on every channel.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. It was on social media like seconds after.
You're not wrong.
Yo,
Not
this was
wrong.
some long final thoughts, man. We out. Let's go. We're gonna go out to the callers, but first, quick word from the sponsors.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Don't forget, if you're watching this right now, hit that thumbs up button, as it helps with the visibility of the show. It helps us grow, and it obviously lets us know that you enjoy the content. So, yeah, let me go out to Brandon in Cincinnati. What up? Brandon, just listening, going once, twice. Caesar Vegas, talk to us. Also, just listen.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo, what's good, guys? So, what do you guys think is the most likely option for them? What's the highest, chance of it happening in Saudi Arabia? Do you guys think?
I think it's probably a bigger chance than everyone right now. But if I had to bet, I'd bet China. I think the safe money is on Saudi, but I think that the smart money's on China.
China, after everything going on, and they're gonna get a lot of backlash for that if they make that happen, because they go into the epicenter of the problem that just created this whole pandemic. The reason why you can't have the fight in the States is because of China.
But that's more reason. That's more reason for China to pay for the fight. PR stunt.
Damn, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know that all promotion is good. All
Yo, but isn't that like the perfect PR stunt? Like, look, this spot was bad, but now look, it's not as bad anymore. Like,
see, and that's the thing too, is he said I know that all promotion is good promotion, which is, a factual statement. And he's right, there will be backlash, but it's like we got to kind of put it into terms, or not terms, we got to put it into it's got to be relative. And right now, boxing isn't the biggest sport in America. Would it get traction? Sure. But I just don't think we'd be seeing it on CNN every night, or ESPN every night, or MSNBC every night, or Fox News every night. I just don't think that it would dominate the news lines. I think that the event would get some backlash from, people that are very socially conscious out there, from probably both left and right, bipartisan type things. But I think ultimately, because boxing has such a low profile to begin with, it would come and go, and they probably wouldn't, it probably wouldn't get as much as y'all think.
Going out to greatness in Harlem.
Greatness.
Just listening. All right, we're going to Trey in the Bay. Also just listening, Izzy, Oklahoma.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How y'all doing again?
Buenos dias, champ. Return of the Mac.
Retired Mac.
Hey, I'm not retired. I'm just retired from the battle.
Yo, he's trying to goad you into coming back, Izzy. That's what it is.
I mean, the people have spoken. They. I know that I bring y'all's ratings up on those rap shows, so I got to show up somehow. But it'll be more of a showcase.
Oh man, you too good. You too good to stop.
Thank you, Mario. Likewise, sir. I will. On this, I'd still put good money on Vegas. I mean, I didn't get the whole beginning of the show. I don't know what was said, but I still think it'll happen in the U.S. Just my thoughts. Y'all have a good one.
Think that Bob changes his mind. It wouldn't be the first time that Bob goes back on something that he said that was ironclad. So,
not only that, he could also be baiting the MGM, right?
Good.
Do you really want to lose this?
You were right.
Because it would be the MGM or the T-Mobile that he's baiting. Like you want to lose this?
Or the new Raider Stadium.
It's like, yo, we're taking it somewhere else. No. Bring it over here. This is going to be a huge this is going to be a huge fight, and it's happening in times that are crazy. And whoever ends up hosting this fight is going to be able to say, it was hosted here.
And it's a part of history, bro. This is a trilogy.
Exactly.
In the heavyweight
trilogy.
Division.
The answer to all our questions. This is it. This is the fight.
And you got to think of it like this. If you get this fight, you're almost a shoo-in to get the next fight. Because you've established some sort of business relationship with the winner, whoever that may be, and now you can try and negotiate for AJ winner to be here. But let's get to some callers. We got J Mac, New Orleans.
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you
my
can
bad.
do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet?
You bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Easy.
Let's bet $1 million.
Man, all right, he just listening. JT, you just listening too? Because I ain't playing no more intros.
Intro was fire,
listen, I love that y'all use the show for work because, better us than anybody else.
Good.
Let me go out to Ringer, Josh in the New Orleans.
Oh, my bad.
New Orleans, man, Sky Dog. Hey, man, either China or the Middle East. That's the only place I can see them, China or the Middle East. That's what it's looking like. That's where the money gonna be. So either Dubai, Saudi Arabia, or China, whoever.
What you think about Australia?
Get it popping. Australia, you know what? I think that's too far out, man. Are they big on combat like that? Like other than UFC, I don't know, man. Oh, Jeff Horn, yeah, but nah, not
Jeff
Australia.
Horn fight.
Yeah, that is true. But nah, I take China of the Middle East. Salute to y'all. I'm out.
Word.
All
But
right.
look, he'll take China. I wonder how, maybe not everybody feels like China's a bad PR, nightmare. Maybe people could just get by that,
Yeah, I mean.
All right, let me go to JT, who is ready.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
What's
What
up?
What up?
Doomy, Mr. Doomy be sitting on his ass all day, talking shit. Hey, you don't have to get ready. You don't have to be ready if you're already ready. I'm still kind of feeling some kind of way about yesterday's show when they talking about we be sleeping and all that. Now we be up early in the morning. We be up late too working. That's all I'm saying. And I'm out here in Texas right now. I'm looking for that Mario smoke and that J-Max smoke. Where they at?
Yo, I'm right here, champ.
Now I'm in Texas now. I'm in Dallas. I just got out here yesterday.
You like 6 hours away from me though. But I'll tell you
fuck.
what,
I ain't know where
if
you
you
at.
ever find yourself in Corpus, you got a man to get you dinner and take you to the taco factory. You feel?
I would love some tacos right now. I'll be honest with you.
Oh man, you.
And it's not
you
even
missed,
12.
You missed that one.
Hey, don't come. Y'all better cut my time. I don't got nothing on the topic. I'm just listening. Just really.
So, but give us a guess. Give us a guess. What country you think that you could see this fight landing at?
What's the names? Give me the names.
Got China, you got Saudi Arabia, and we were talking about maybe Australia.
Saudi
and maybe
Arabia.
Canada and maybe Africa.
I think Saudi Arabia or Africa, one of those two.
Well, all right, champ. Let me go.
Yo, real quick, I just want to say real quick to plug it because I know that he's doing the training. He's out there training people. Yo, listen, for real, y'all are coming back. Y'all got if you can afford it, a trainer is where you got to go. Yo, I've been working out for about 7-8 years now, and I don't mean like just working out. I mean like studying and really learning the body. And I hurt myself coming back on Monday. That's why I was out Monday night and Tuesday morning, and it got pretty bad. I had to get a shot, and I got to go to the chiropractor today. So it's no joke. If you can afford a trainer, definitely get a trainer because, taking time off, it really does something to your body, and especially when you get up there in age. I'm 33, and my body ain't joking no more, man.
Yo, where's Inoue from?
Inue's from
Japan.
He's not from
I think
Japan.
he's from Japan. So imagine if Bob said, "Yo, we got Fury Wilder, Ryota, and Inoue on the undercard. It's over.
Ooh, it's
over out there.
It's
over. They're gonna give a million.
Yo,
yeah, he is from Japan.
Look, Battle of the Titans.
Why you say that?
Battle of the Titans with Wilder and Fury, and then
Gotcha.
Battle of the Titans, man.
Let me go to who we got? King Amin.
You go to King Born?
Well, actually, Amin never answered me. Sid never answered me. Supreme.
There's a new caller.
Just listening.
All right.
Yo, everybody keeps mismentioning Africa, but like Africa's a continent. Where in Africa?
Oh, that's a good point. I was gonna say that earlier too, Doomy. I was actually gonna make that point. I swear. I know that sounds stupid now, but
I mean, great minds.
I swear. I was.
Hold on, guys. We got
Africa,
TJ on. Talk to me, champ.
Yeah, I think the best place is Saudi Arabia in general, man. It just bring more to that. If you going
if you're going for undisputed next. You know what I'm saying? It bring more to that. Plus, they want to do with sales. You got to have a fight that's going to have a time frame for Americans to even buy. I think that had their fight had been already over there, they would have probably got more sales, man. Way more. Because that fight with AJ and Ruiz was terrible, but it was at like 5 o'clock, so it didn't matter. Like, they just needed to have it in that time frame. They got to consider what gives the time frame for America and UK, who's big market for the boxing. But I'm going Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that is the only thing they need to figure out is the time zone. What time was the Horn fight? Because I think it was real early for Pacquiao, but you know, for Pacquiao out there.
I don't think it was, because I remember watching it at night, and here's the thing. I remember people being here. So usually when it's a replay, we don't have people here. So I remember it being a pretty decent crowd, probably like 8 to 12 people, and it was at night for sure.
It was at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern
My man.
time.
That's perfect, man. That's perfect.
That's what I was saying.
It was approximately 1:30 local time, I guess, their time, or
the chat helped me out.
14-hour time difference.
And they said that China was 7 hours. Oh wait, but was that in China, right? It was, yeah. It was 7 hours from the UK. Shout out to Carlitos for letting me know that. 7 hours away from the UK, and then obviously for us, it's like what, like a full day, and then like I think it's like 4 hours or something like that. Because they're ahead of us, right? Like they get like today, like they're on the 21st already, and we're on the 20th, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Shout out to the co-producer Galito with another one saying that South Africa is the country. They held the World Cup not too long ago.
They did.
And they got stadiums. Let me go to King Born in
and
New
nobody's
York.
using those.
Guys, peace to Liz Low, peace to King I mean. Listen, they could put it Tanzania, they could put it South Africa. I really think they could put it in Japan. If Deontay Wilder, could get cool with Manny, maybe they could put it in Malaysia. You know what I mean? But they got to put it somewhere where it's like you said, the 17 million. You got Australia, you got New Zealand. It's a big world, guys. We are the world. You know what I mean? They got to put it. They can put it anywhere. They can put it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Now, they opened up the states where they put it in Barclays. Food for thought. You know what I mean? Food for thought. But like I said, guys, they can put it anywhere.
Yeah, I doubt they put it in the Barclays, champ, simply because you're gonna get more of a site fee from Vegas, and you're gonna get less taxes in Vegas. New York charge you more tax, so yeah. We got trying you one more time. All right, we going to Majid. Who is there?
Oh man.
What
Everybody
up?
like the video and join Patreon. Shit, I'm with I say they could either do it over there in Saudi Arabia. So if the winner fight in Joshua, that'll be lined up good and put together. But other than that, I mean, I liked it Japan idea with a little Inoue on that card, but that's the best I could think of. That's all I got.
All right. Well, yeah, man, those are my final thoughts. Out of everything we spoke about, I would say Japan with Wilder Fury main event, Ryota
Yo, you didn't
Marotta.
go to that new caller.
Oh, new caller. What's that, 949? Is that Cali?
Yes.
What's up, champ? Who's this?
Yo, what's up? This is Reggie from Cali.
Who?
Reggie from Cali?
Reggie in California. What's going on, brother? Talk to us.
No intro?
Man, I wanted to call and talk about that Floyd and Javante situation, because there was a lot of information you guys didn't have about it. But basically, they've been beefing or kind of had a strange relationship for a while. It's been going back, been back for a minute. But basically, the whole thing with and Devin Haney and and Gervonta Davis, they sparred before at Mayweather's gym, and then they were sparring at Doghouse Rules, which basically they just go into one side quits, and Floyd was the referee, and Floyd had his money on Gervonta, but word is Haney ended up stopping him, and then so Gervonta has been was dating Floyd's ex, and Floyd didn't like that, so they've been kind of going back and forth beefing for a while now. And so if you notice, like back last December, Gervonta Davis had got into it on Twitter with Bud Crawford a little bit, and then Floyd this whole time he hasn't really been promoting Gervonta kind of right, or how how he's supposed to be, but anyways, and plus on top of that, Gervonta was Gervonta was.
Oh man, thanks. Thank you for definitely helping us out and getting that information out there. And we got you for next time, Reggie. When you call in, we will have your name ready. And yeah, man.
New caller intro too.
Make sure you go to the Boxing Voices YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the notification if you enjoy the show. And if you enjoy the content, we will be providing much more. And that goes for everybody out there. If you are currently subscribed or not subscribed, do so at this time. And please turn on your notifications. As Ness said earlier, we're going to be going live today. We're going to try to put in some work, but it's not just today. It's going to continue to happen. We're going to continue to do as many shows as possible during these times. And then once next month hits and we get fights back, you are going to need to have those notifications on, because we are going to be giving you as much content as a human can provide.
Greatness Harlem.
Yo, man. How y'all living, man?
Bless, champion.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good morning, man. I woke up late to the call with the Floyd Mayweather and all. I got more context to what's going on. Hopefully they'll be able to resolve all this, and I hope it's not no publicity or whatever the case may be. And also, everybody out there in the YouTube world, man, if you're not on Patreon, definitely join the Patreon, man. I'm here enjoying myself, on the back call and getting some good boxing knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And also if you got some boxing balls, pull up this Saturday. The floor is welcome, man. We looking for everybody to come spit their freestyles, join the site, and if need be, if anybody want to battle, step up to the plate, man. But we welcome everybody to just pull up for they hot 16 or hot 8 or quick 4. We let's make it work.
Great call. Absolutely, man. Listen, a lot of people calling me out. I'm hearing and I'm getting messages, people that want some of the smoke. All you got to do is come in on Saturday, drop your bars, and if they think that you deserve the shot, you're going to get that shot. And if I don't have a match Saturday, I will definitely have a 16 ready to
somebody
contribute.
Ducked you, man. A whole thing's real. Someone ducked you.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. There was another person that had seemed very, very interested. I told them to holler at you, and they have not. So I don't know how interested they really are.
They asked for an extension only to pull out. But, it's all good. It's all good. We going out to, Jersey.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Yo, I didn't even know, fellas, if this is the next show or is this the same one that was on.
Fury.
This is that 2-punch combination, champ. It's the second one.
Damn. So listen, so I'm dazed like Wilder from the second round on, man.
Yeah, we basically discussing what country the fight is going to happen, because Bob came out and said that in as little as 1 to 2 weeks, he's going to have some concrete information about where this fight's going to take place, and it won't be the U.S. or the UK.
And we have discussed the fact that China and Saudi Arabia seem like two places that have at least put in terms or negotiations.
Yo, I don't want to see nothing in Macau, and it's gonna be a clash at the dunes. You know what I'm saying? Like the Rocky series, everything's gonna be a clash at the dunes, man. That's my call. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Y'all keep these shows coming, keep the fire coming, fellas.
I mean, thanks for calling in. We got Boston Jared. Talk to us.
What's up, man? What's going on, guys? I was just, I got in a little bit late. I don't know if anybody have mentioned Ghana, Accra as a possible location for the Fury Wilder 3, man. I've been all over Africa, and Ghana far and away got the most robust infrastructure. It's probably the nicest country in all of Africa. They recently hosted that Year to Return. I don't know if y'all heard of that. It celebrated the 500th year of the transatlantic slave trade, where like black people from all over the world went back to Ghana. They had concerts. Beyonce was there. Cardi B. All them people was there. So
wow.
Yeah, they Hulu's got a documentary they're gonna put out for it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Accra is a real nice spot, and it has the infrastructure also to support an event like that. It's a much shorter flight from the U.S. It's a much shorter flight from London also than like Saudi or South Africa. Definitely Macau. All them places, man. It take a long time to get there, man. Ghana will be a good spot, but the Saudis, man, they got long dough, man. It's going to be tough to outbid them. And the Japanese, they got long dough also, man. So when it comes to bidding,
yo,
yeah,
I guess seen that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I guess bidding, like, yeah, he was just about to say, I guess the bidding, they just get outbidded. I never heard of Ghana having like super money.
I would have never even expected Ghana because the fights that I've watched in Ghana look horrible.
Yo, shout out to the champ though. He put a song with, he dropped some jewels on us right now with the, you know.
That transatlantic slave trade, that they got the Hulu's doing a documentary on that whole thing, because from what I understand, they took people through it, because it was the route in which they brought slaves over. And something like that. So I got it marked on my calendar because that documentary looks fire. But yeah.
All right, we got Lids Low, Decatur, Georgia. Talk to us.
Man, back in that thing, man. Hey, man, I think Saudi Arabia the new spot for the heavyweights, man. Real stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't heard of no problems that went over there with them building the whole thing in 2 days. I'm just joking, but you know what I'm saying. So I say take it on over there to Saudi, man. And if not Saudi, take that to Africa, man. Take it to the motherland, man. Give us some money. That's my column out there count.
All right, well, Lids Low, man, thank you for calling in. Did we go to King Born today? Oh, yeah, we did.
I thought that was in the first show, though.
You sure? King Born, talk to me.
Yo, like I said, guys, y'all had came to me, but I'm going to say it again. It's Japan, and the Ghana sound real good. You know what I'm saying? It's Japan. Yeah. They got the money. It's going to be good.
He said, y'all came to me, but...
All right, so that is everyone, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Stick around. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel right here at youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. You want to click on the notification bell as well so you can get notified every time we go live, because today this is already our second time. Plus, we're going live on patreon.com for some exclusive content, so don't forget to check us out there. And that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch us on the next one.
Go ahead, Doomy.
Champ! Yeah, catch me on IG, Alex_Doomsday_LAINEZ. Same on TikTok. And on Twitter, catch me, Alex Lannis, TBV Champ.
Mugi. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
@MauryMugi on Twitter, @MauryMugi on Instagram. We definitely will be back, and maybe Ness might put up a poll to find out if we should do a fight watch along. What do you call them?
You seen
film study?
No, not film study. What is it
you
called?
You seen Oscar fighting today?
Yeah, but what do you call it real quick?
Film
I don't
study
mess
Tuesday.
No, that's not what it's called when we watch them live.
Oh, live fight chat.
Live five chat. Live five. Live five. Live
Live
fight
chat.
For live fight chat for a non-live fight because ESPN has 4 or 5 fights they're showing today. I think Sugar Ray and Tommy Hearns is one of them. De La Hoya and Trinidad is another one. The Mayweather one we already did with Jose Luis Castillo. But yeah, maybe we could put up a poll because those are tonight. So you know, but this would be a situation where we could watch it along on ESPN. But anyway, see y'all later. Peace. There's
real quick. Israel on the super chat. Israel on the super chat. Ness, your ratings champ still showing face Saturday. No way I can win. I don't want that cheat smoke. French toast win your battles on a choke. Ooh. Devil emoji. Damn.
Cry me a, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna sing it for him. I got it for him right here. Where is it?
Cry me a river.
Yeah, that's all. Like, why is he? Okay, so I didn't play that. So I didn't play that in a while. I need to adjust it. I'm sorry. That's
all right. Yo, real talk. That song is so much better screwed up. Yo, we should jam that screwed up.
Oh yeah, send me a copy of that.
Yeah, I got you.
I want some screw music, man.
Yo, Jagged Edge.
No pun intended.
Promise.
Damn, Jagged Edge.
Yo, Jagged Edge, Screwed and Chop. Let's get married. Jagged Edge, Promise. Screwed and Chop.
Yo, you got
Alicia Keys.
Jermaine Dupri.
Hold up, Mario. Do you have
hold up. Talk to the hand.
Yeah, I got it.
Send me a chop and screw link.
I got you.
TBV _ Casual Fan is my Twitter handle. Yo, I'm gonna get brand new on y'all when I get a haircut. But for now,
King Leonidas, use your reason.
And also, be a Patreon of my man Enrique. Go visit his website, fan apparel, boxingfanapparel.com.
Nah, he uses the word boutique.
I'm gonna be becoming a Patreon on the 1st. So I encourage everybody else to make that pledge with me. But yeah, come the 1st, I will be a Patreon. So
oh damn, I appreciate that. I'm trying to sell 30 shirts a day, man. So if y'all can help me out, not help me out, help your fashion sense out.
30 shirts a day.
Yeah, if I could ship 30 shirts a day, damn.
I get so much love when I walk into a store, right? When I walk into the convenience store and the essays come in, they're like, "Hey, Holmes, that shirt, Holmes." I'm like, "Yeah, that's love, bro." But I also get love from like the cowboys, bro. They'll be in their trucks, with their dip and their dogs in the bag, and they'll be like, "Hey, partner, that's a nice shirt." I'm like, "Hey, man, appreciate you." I call him whatever. But yeah, man, it's fashion.
You're going national.
Break down color barriers.
He was local, but now
Enrique's fashion could solve the world's problems, man.
Damn, we could solve where we gonna place that fight. BoxingFanApparel.com.
Peace. That's just like y'all been off the air for like 5 minutes.
I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm just trying to find a super chat and it won't refresh for me, man. That's so whack.
Oh, there was a super chat? There wasn't.
Nah, the last one is from Weber, but I wanted to make sure we ain't miss any. And the page won't refresh. But yeah, man, that's GTO, Instagram. Oh, look who jumped on late. I don't even know, though. Stainless, do you know what's going on, though? Or is you just on, though? Do you know what's going on, though?
Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but I just wanted to hear my intro, man. As always, say, please make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, you a pendejo. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Man, that rhymed at the end.
Yes, sir. That's GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Make sure you subscribe so you ain't left in the dark. Because you want to know when we go live. Because I'm trying to go live like another 2 more times. I got like 2 more good topics, if not 3 more. I'm telling you.
Yo, sarcastic sarcasm says, Stainless, go back to work.
Yo, and we got the potential for a watch-along party tonight. You know?
What you mean watch-along?
He mean live fight chat. He just don't got none of the terminology down.
Yo, my bad, bro. Listen, first of all, YouTube calls it watch-along.
You mean Facebook calls it watch party.
TBV
No.
live
YouTube
fight chat.
Calls it watch-along, so I keep calling it that. TBV live fight chat, possibly tonight with a fight that's not live, but it is live in another sense of the word.
Yo, Mr. Vegas in the chat. Every time I see his name, I think of
the singer.
Heads high, give it to me, low. Remember that?
I remember that.
Give it to me, low.
Yo, I ain't even know he was saying "give it to me low." I thought he was like some other shit, bro, like chilling with the no or some shit.
Yo, y'all remember? I've been trying
you put your own words into that song. I swear nobody get it right. Whatever you feeling, you're
maybe it's like hands high, chilling in your no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't even know if it's like "give it to me low."
That's Cash.
I thought it was.
Yo, what is Cash thinking about? Give you what low, dog?
He rated R, bro.
Low,
you know what I'm saying? Because they give it to me low, because they go low. You know when they doing that reggae, they go low.
Oh yeah.
Give it to me
like
low.
Avon in the video when
there's
he's
some
like,
reggae songs that
dude.
just like they call back memory, and those are one of them, bro.
Yo,
I
real
remember being in
quick.
Wildwood and shit like.
Yo, you see, someone said
track?
Someone said kill him with the no. That's what I said. Chilling with the no. They said kill him with the no.
It might be killing with the no.
Oh yeah, like kill him with the no. Like chill. You can't hang.
That's what it is.
Can't sit
Yo, real
with
quick,
us.
y'all remember this song from like 93, 94, maybe even a little before that?
Which
and
one?
it was like, da da, be your teddy bear. Y'all remember that song?
Teddy
It was like,
that shit sound like something out of like Barney.
it was
bro.
R&B. No, it was an R&B.
Why it sound like you was about to say this?
Teddy bear.
It sounded like you was
something
about to be
that.
like. It was sound like you was about to be like. Do you ever dream of
Yeah.
That's what you think about.
I asked my wife last night if she remembered that song. I was like, "You remember this?" And she goes, "I don't know, but it sounds like you singing that Rainbow song." I was like, "Damn, yo, she's a state too." We had that. We had a different version for that in the South.
Oh shit! Carlito said it's "Kill him with the flow."
Kill him with the flow.
Oh, everybody coming up with their own
Kill him
version.
with the flow.
Hey yo, Big Nick was also kill him with the no.
And we all agree. Yeah, that's
Yo,
and he had a ha.
I don't think it was Candy Rainbow. That was who sang that song though? It was a
What
group.
song?
It was like an R&B
Sky.
group.
What you
Do
mean?
you ever dream of candy coated raindrops?
It was called Soul for Real.
So for real, yeah, so for real. I remember.
Yo, but we had a different one. It was like ever
Oh wait a
drink
minute.
the
Heads up,
candy
kill him.
coated excursions.
Yo, he over here humming while Mario high pitching. Come on.
My bad, bruh.
Why you
No,
kill
but
Mario's
they saying
verse?
it's heads high, kill him with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow.
Yo, ESG. It was called no, it wasn't ES. This isn't it. Stupid YouTube.
Yo, we gonna have Roberto Diaz, which is like a president at Golden Boy and also a matchmaker. On Friday, he's gonna wake up early, rock out with us, 7 a.m. his time. Shout out to the champ. So if you want to ask him a question, head on over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. But yeah, we out on this one. Oh, Sony's back.
Oh man, Sony can't be getting in there at the last minute.
Sony, you here to talk or you just looking?
It ain't over till I say it's over.
Sony.
No, I was just listening, fellas. I ain't even hear much of the show, so I don't even know what the topic is about. Work had me crazy.
You the champ.
Oh, good,
Yo, we
man.
out, man. I
All
got to
good.
walk the dogs. Catch us on the next one. Make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell. You really need to hit that notification because we will be going live with another one.
Peace.